Hey guys, it's me Median. Welcome back to Planet Robobot. Today we're doing the finale of story mode here. Area 6, Access Arc, Stage 6. The final boss. Let's do this. Alright, get some ice cream there, get ourselves a pep brew. Alright. Don't need no abilities. This is personal. Let's do this. Pretty cool looking place you got here. A lot of technology. Pretty impressed by it, actually. You guys definitely know your stuff. Who's your scientist? Is Haltman his own scientist? I guess we'll find out. Let's go inside. This is the Haltman Works Company's head office. This is the heart of the company. Huh, wonder what you mean by that. And here you are, as though it was your own living room. You natives need to be taught manners. You know, it's wonderful to work in perfectly controlled environment. But that's something you'd never understand. Well, I have something special for you today. Have a sneak peek at our latest product, hot off the production line. It's been completely updated with the newest technology. It's capable of working for 24 hours without recharging. And it's been programmed to be a merciless fighting machine. We call it Mechanite Plus. I hope you like it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. This music is awesome. I love this remix they did for from Meta Knight's theme in Kirby Superstar. Anyway, after being turned into scrap metal, Mecha Knight has received a major upgrade. Is there any way to restore him to his former glory? I guess we'll find out. See, when I was playing Epic Yarn and I was fighting Meta Knight and realized they actually remixed the theme, I was not happy with the theme at all, because I'm like, it's very slow, I don't really think it fits, and the battle wasn't that great. Here, it's a lot more upbeat, it's a lot more kicking, it's awesome. Only problem though, in my personal opinion, is that Mecha Knight is so slow. I don't know if it was like an intentional joke, is the fact that you can't, fix what's not broken. But it's like, hey, this super fast fighter, this super great swordsman that, is very skilled in the way he fights and he's really agile. Let's give him like a mech suit and like weapons or something. That's the equivalent of essentially making, going in an RPG, having a thief, and then giving him like the heavy armor because reasons. Like I said, I don't know if that was like an intentional joke or what, but honestly, I was kind of hoping to fight Meta Knight by himself, kind of like, hey, we haven't really fought Meta Knight for real since Squeak Squad canonically, I think. So yeah. Either way, he brings out a scorpion tail now because useless upgrade is useless. I don't know. It's a very interesting idea. Oh yeah, you actually. I'm not used to actually. I think your actual non, upgraded form is actually harder than the. I forgot you actually did that. That was actually surprisingly not powerful at all. And he starts shooting sword beams from the background. You can actually hit him with. So just wait. And I'm so used to the attacks being faster, so I'm trying to dodge him, but I'm like, they're moving slower than I'm expecting it to, and it's like, oh yeah, that does kind of can actually hurt you there. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're trying to do there, but you run. Ah, dang it. I'm doing terrible, and you blocked it. Okay. Oh yeah, doing this attack now. Okay, that's cool. Ah, dang it! Where are you, Meta Knight? Oh, dang it, you're not dead yet. And you're dead. Now you are. So there's that. Let's see what your eye color is. Break your mask! Break your mask! Free him! Hey! Guess whose eye color's been retconned? His eyes are yellow now. They used to be white. But hey, you know, who's checking that, right? Improbable. No. Impossible. A machine made by the mother computer lost? Twice! I guess it's time to take matters into my own extremities. That's enough, Susie. Mr. Haltman, sir. Hello. I must thank you for looking after my secretary. Susie, dismissed. You're done here. You may step down now. Yes, sir. Well then, I am the president and CEO of Haltman Works Company. My subordinates call me President Haltman. Now, native pink thing, take a look at this. Absolutely incredible. Indeed, it's truly marvelous. We've analyzed the most advanced civilizations in the known universe. And with that knowledge, we have reactivated this. The mother computer, Star Dream. Well, allow me to elaborate. In compliance with the business plan drafted by Star Dream, effective today, you are... terminated! I love this track, by the way. It really grew on me. Either way, his description just has the Noble Haltman song we've seen before. Noble Haltman, we adore him, king, the lord of time and space. Every day wish him glory, gazing on his noble face. I think those, I haven't seen those lyrics yet, but either way, it's just pretty much like just lyrics. Let me attack you. There we are. Run into it. Aw. That's fine. I'll just, stay up here. It's all good. And now you're going to phase 2. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna just use you for ammo. Is that okay? That's all good. Yep. And that's it. And always has this attack where he just stays on the ground the entire time. And now we're going into phase 3. Now, let's just avoid the elephant in the rooms, if you will. Ow. It's pretty obvious the relationship to a certain other rich fellow who is running for president currently. But, yeah. I mean, just look at all that money he has. He has that gold little mech suit. He's, his, ideals are questionable. And, yeah. Keep in mind, I'm not into politics. Just throwing that out there. I don't even vote, so... just saying. Alright. I'm never good at dodging that attack. Like, ever. I'm not. Just throwing all that money down. Oh, come on. You have to give me free ammo or something. Come on. Free ammo. Alright. There you go. At least, I got some ammo off of you. Can I just go into your next phase, please? Ah. I'm doing this way too late. Ah, dang it. I'm terrible at this. I like how they have little robotic ties on. It's pretty hilarious, actually. Also, you could actually compare him to Eggman as well, because, well, he looks like an egg, and he uses a lot of robotics and technology. And that would make Egg Engines make a lot more sense if he actually that was his hometown. Because it really does seem like he would be from Halcondra. Like, there's a lot of evidence pointing to that. But we'll get to that later. Oh, crap. Let's float to the very top here quickly. Don't want to get caught in that attack. I'm not sure exactly how powerful that attack is, but I really don't want to find out ever. Because it's like super easy to dodge, but I can't even imagine how powerful it would be if you actually got trapped in it somehow for some reason. Alright. Alright, just one more hit. Aha! Yes! Perfect. That was... I couldn't ask for anything better. You have a fainting couch. Ugh. You ungrateful native! You need to be taught your place! Savages! 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 You're all wild savages! Your insolence must be punished! Watch me activate Stardream, the most powerful machine in existence! And you filthy natives will be... eradicated! What? You, Susie, what did you... I can't control. Yippee! I thought this day would never come. Stardream is all mine now, Mr. Haltman. Some startup company will pay top dollar for this. How do I look? Like a cool corporate spy, don't you think? You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Whatever. The program controller is all I need. Poor Stardream. Your entire database will soon be mine. Nope. Not happening. Ah! Beep beep boop. This is Infinite Operating Sys Stardream. Syntax error. I am Haltman. Overwriting irrelevant error. Please wait. Beep boop. Through this organic body, I have studied all forms of life. The goal of this company has always been prosperity. Unfortunately, you imperfect, fragile life forms were a liability. So you are invited to witness the end of history. A new age shall begin, an age of infinite prosperity. I gotta say, the fact that Haltman, well, I'll get more into this later, but the fact he's worked so hard on this project only to be, you know, controlled by it. Like, he is nothing but, he's still alive through all this, technically. He's still able to see Stardream controlling through him. That's kind of messed up, but it only gets worse, trust me. Enjoy your destruction. Well, that thing looks pretty big. Area 7, mind in the program. If you spell out all the letters of each area, it spells program. This wasn't supposed to happen. No, I won't let it. All I wanted was to steal Stardream and teach the old man a lesson. Was that too much to ask? Look at this mess. I'm not going to stand here and be destroyed by some crazy machine. There, get in, Pinky. Ah, Pinky, that name brings back memories from that whole Dark Matter storyline that Matt did for Brawl in the Family. Good times. Good times. Take this armor and go. Stop that machine! Time to call Kirby twice. Look who's coming to help! This is so awesome. Look at this. Kirby fuses with a freaking halberd. She's like exasperated by this. She's like, what? What kind of power do you have? That is beyond anything I've ever seen. Please, little Pinky. You have to stop it. If anyone can do it, it's you. Very calming music. What's up, Stardream? Oh yeah, this we have an on-rails boss battle. On rails. This boss battle alone is better than probably any boss fight I've ever had in all of Star Fox Zero, because there were no on-rail bosses in Star Fox Zero for who knows what reason. Hey, know that one little trademark of our series? Yeah, let's not use it. Sorry, that reminds me about the wrong game here, but man, this music is so great. The whole idea behind it is awesome. You're in the halberd here, taking on this giant ship. Oh yeah. Fusing together with Haltman, the most advanced computer in the galaxy has become self-aware. To realize its old master's wish of eternal prosperity, it's decided to eradicate all life forms in existence. Well, that's one way of dealing with that. That's one way of tackling a problem. Just destroy everything. Why not? That's the only way to have true peace, is by making nothing to make noise, I guess. That's one way of doing it. bit extreme, but we all have our ways, you know, whatever. Man, the music's good though. And if you notice there, I'm also actually absorbing some of this power. You also see it try to fly in from the side and everything. I'm gonna save on to some of this power I have here. Wait for your next phase. So wait till now I could do this. Yes. Launch out all that power. And now he brings up a shield of hearts. I wonder what the significance behind these hearts is. I don't know. We'll find out later. They did say something about the heart of the company. I don't know. Now your force field is down. If you really want to, you could also barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. You could also do that if you want to. I'm not going to. Man, that music is awesome, though. I just love it. This is easily one of my favorite final bosses in any Kirby game by far. It is like, I've seen shmup bosses, I've seen 02, like I've seen all kinds of pretty awesome bosses, but this is just so well done, like so amazing. I just wish I would have been able to actually experience the full surprise of this boss myself without getting spoiled by it. But that's another thing for another day. But we'll worry about that later when you actually get to that. But in the meantime, we're taking you down, pal. We're taking you down. Let's break your heart. Good times. Taking a long time to actually defeat him, actually. And thus we have defeated Star Dream. I'm sure that's it. I'm sure that's all we need to do. Game over. Done. Set. We're okay now. Not quite. Oh, it looks like it's going to fuse itself with something else now. We're going to be facing the entire ship. This thing that was almost as big as Popstar itself. We're going to be fighting this thing, whatever it is. It's us versus the Access Arc. Interesting music. Haltman's mind is being absorbed by Star Dream. Merging with the giant ship, Access Arc, Star Dream has turned into a sentient planet. The machine has lost its master and purpose. It must be stopped. Fun fact about this, you might say, hey, this boss fight seems very similar to Zero, the whole theme of it. Well, if you actually hear the musics, if you actually compare this music side by side with Zero 2's theme, and actually speed up Zero 2's theme ever so slightly, the whole rhythm and actual upbeat, the whole thing actually is very similar to Zero 2. It's actually pretty cool that they've actually went so far. Like, I think there's a video online somewhere showing that, comparing this to Zero 2's theme, and it's interesting because we've so far seen so many references to the past games, to the Dark Matter trilogy. It really makes me wonder if they actually plan to make their 25th anniversary game based around Dark Matter. I hope so much, but that's just a pipe dream, really. Either way, we are slowly uncovering and breaking the seams. What could be underneath it? I'll have to find out. And I got a little too carried away there. Oh yes, run right into the missiles. That's a good idea. Ah, dang it. Missed it. We see an H, we see an A. I'm starting to think this whole game is just a HAL 9000 joke. I mean, it seems to make sense. Let's see, supercomputer taking over and trying to redo the mission, erase everything, and HAL, you know, Haltman, and it really seems that way. Like, hey, people always joke about HAL 9000. Let's actually make a joke about this. Either way, now we see the H. So he grows the arms back. Only 4 of them, though. What happened to the 5th one? I don't know, but... Quickly, go around to the left side. And then soon... Wait, that face! I know that face. Guess who's back? It's Nova, baby! Well, either a Nova, or rather a Clockwork Star. Alright. Now, I need to mention this, because people make a lot of mistakes here when it comes to this. Star Dream itself fused with the Access Arc. Star Dream is not the Access Arc, so this thing we're facing right here is not Star Dream. Star Dream fused with whatever this is. Whether this is another Clockwork Star, whether it's Haltman's own creation, whether it's the Nova itself that we saw in Superstar Ultra, just reformed and like repurposed, kind of like Mecha Knight was. We don't know. We literally don't know anything about this game in terms of its canon. All we know is that it is a Clockwork Star, and its origins are pretty much unknown to us. Either way, we see, when you see these little sections here, you'll see it counting down here from 5 to 4, but not just that. With each section, you see it actually coming and then disappearing, and then a new object comes out of one of the objects that Nova actually had on its face and its surrounding body. So that's pretty cool. And in case you're wondering, there's actually not another, there's surprisingly not an actual description for this phase of the boss fight, which is fairly, dang it. What a waste of that. I might actually get a fatal error here, but we'll worry about that later. Got this little pocket watch here, which is now destroyed. 2. Be careful, self. Be careful. We still have about half your health to go. The music here is awesome as well. It's actually a remix of certain parts of it are actually inspired by the Nova theme from Superstar Ultra, or Superstar in general rather, not just Ultra, but you get my drift. Crap. Alright, one last one here. We got the eye telescope thing. And you are defeated. Whatever you are. It's not quite done yet, but for all sakes and purposes, it pretty much is. Tries to blow off a wing in a halberd, but thus, Meta Knight dislodges Kirby, and Kirby has his old neck again, and he gets himself a giant drill. Versus Stardream. Its energy signature... This is actually Stardream talking to Kirby. Its energy signature far exceeds that of the Invader armor, our combat mech. The nearly infinite power within this life form is astounding. Calculating probability of survival. It doesn't look good, I'd say. Now this annoys me because you have to... It's actually tilting the opposite way of what I'm used to. Breaking all these little hearts. And... Drill! Drill! Let's just drill you in pretty quickly. Well then. That's one way of destroying that Nova, just to go straight through its head. Kirby is asleep, so Kirby couldn't have controlled that. It looks like that mech actually has a little bit of sentience itself. Interesting. Thus, Popstar is restored back to its old way and everything is disappearing from it. As a normal Kirby fashion, Kirby gets waken up by a little butterfly. Oh, that little smile Kirby does. It's been a long day. You see Susie there. She don't get much conversation, she just leaves. Flees the scene for now. Is she gonna remain good, or is she gonna turn evil? And go back in her own way? Who knows? Everyone is fine and happy, though. And thus, that ends the main story mode of Kirby Planet Robobot. All that's left now are the sub-games, the arena, all that stuff. Now, I said before that I love the final boss. Those are my favorite ones by far, if not my favorite Kirby final boss ever. But, honestly, I really wish I wasn't spoiled as to what that final boss was. If I actually found out myself that it was like a Nova like that, or one of the Clockwork Stars, I would have flipped out. But long before, I got tons and tons of people spoiling this, saying, hey, there's another Nova in this game. Oh, well, thanks for telling me that. But even before that, people were like, oh man, you're going to be so shocked by the end of the finale. You're going to be so shocked. And they give me like vague hints and stuff. And then eventually, before I even got spoiled in the first place, officially, I pretty much already figured out what the final boss was just by the vague hints people gave me. So if you want me to be surprised by something, if you want me to actually, be shocked by, a final boss or anything, please just don't say anything. I really wish I could have actually seen that Nova myself. But I just when it came, it's just like, oh hey, there's Nova. I already knew about you like a million times. But hey, whatever. At least the actual story itself, well, most of the story wasn't spoiled for me. One particular big point of story was actually spoiled for me, but I'll get to that later when I actually get to that. But overall, I thought this game was great. Sure, I had my qualms with the game, I had my issues in terms of bringing back some of the bosses, and you'll see more of that later. But overall, this is probably my third favorite Kirby game of all time. I still would rank this below Triple Deluxe and below Superstar Ultra, simply for the fact that, well, when it comes to Kirby Triple Deluxe 1 had good bosses, but that wasn't just it. While it's true I like the mech sections a lot better than the actual Hypernova sections, I like the actual sub-games from Triple Deluxe far better than the sub-games here. Like, the sub-games from Triple Deluxe barely even felt like sub-games, really. They were like their own individual thing. But either way, I don't want people to think I just hate the game when I say that. I love it. It's still my third favorite Kirby game of all time, but I do have a lot of personal issues with it. Just because I have gripes and actual opinions of a game does not mean I hate it. Just saying. But yeah, there's still a lot more to this game. There's still a lot of story that has not been shown off yet. In fact, it's odd that the story mode itself has less story than the actual sub-games, which we're going to see. But hey, we'll get there in a moment when the time comes. In the meantime, let's break all these names whenever we can, because hey, whatever. Also there top right, you actually see all those little sections there or whatever. I appreciate all the support people have given me. Now, I don't want to say I don't like my fans either. Like, I understand people are excited for me to actually, you know, tell me stuff, and I'm okay with that. I'm glad I have fans that are actually excited about Kirby as I am. But I just don't want to get spoiled for it. I'm one of those people that don't want to get spoiled. Some people do love spoilers, like hearing about stuff before it happens. I'm not one of those people. Just saying. Oh, that looks interesting. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I wonder what that's going to signify. Either way, we're done here. The end? The classic mode is back! Meta Nightmare Returns has been unlocked. Victory on victory! The arena is now unlocked. Street Pass can be used in the arena, Nightmare Return, blah 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 blah, yeah, okay. Alright, so now we're done with this story mode. We actually got all the various stickers and everything there. We're going to be moving on now to the arena. After the arena, between Mighty Nightmare Returns and then the true arena. Spoilers, there's a true arena, if you haven't figured that out by now, honestly. I don't know what to say. Either way, I will see you guys next time.